the kickoff for Dallas.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that what
he would have kept it on the ground.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Hurts to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
That's good for an Eagles.
It's a big play there for the Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run with Sanders. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
More yards.
Now, that was an excellent run.
He was
and when you
taken
see
down
that
at
happen,
the 22-yard
that's when
line.
you're seeing guys doing their job,
yards
and
on
then
the
some people
pickup.
doing a little bit
It's
more.
2nd
Offensive
and
linemen and
inches.
tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
21-yard line.
And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Mike,
watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Hurts. Flush to his right. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Another Eagle.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground 8 for the air. And the Eagles have moved out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time they got the lead. Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Mike 51.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll slant route. That's caught by
Prescott's
Cooper.
pass.
And they'll take him
Complete to
down
Amari
at the
Cooper.
31-yard line.
A gain of 9.
They'll get 9
Brings
there as
up
that sets them up better for third down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
Prescott's
And he will have a
pass.
Cowboys
Complete
first
to
down
Michael
as they're
Gallup.
able to get the third down
It's a gain of
conversion.
23
That
yards.
third down conversion
First
good for
down,
23.
Dallas.
Here we go. 49. Watch the slant. Mike's 49.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is tackled inside
Prescott's
the
pass.
40, not quite to the
Complete Dalton
35.
Schultz.
Now the Cowboys
A
going
gain
to
of
burn the
11 on
first
the
of their
play.
timeouts
And a
as they'll stop
Cowboy
it with a
first
tick
down.
under a minute to go before half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll have a gain of 3 to
Ezekiel
the
Elliott,
33.
the Cowboy ball carrier.
Not a
Anthony
whole lot there. The
Harris
defense
on the
was
tackle.
ready, it looked, for that run-pass
A
option.
3-yard
You
pickup.
get the sense
Brings
the
up
next time
second
he has
and
that
7
opportunity,
at
he
the
may keep it himself and
33-yard
get to the
line.
perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The
Ezekiel
Cowboys going to
Elliott,
use their
the
second
Cowboy ball
timeout
carrier.
now.
He
As
was
the
brought
clock will
down
stop
by
with
Darius
33
Slay.
seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Mike, check. Mike 42. Come on. Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And he will have
Prescott's
a Cowboys
pass.
first down as they're able to
Complete to
get the
Ezekiel
third down
Elliott.
conversion.
A
The
gain of
Cowboys
16
signal for their
yards.
third and final
First
timeout
down, Cowboys.
as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is
Prescott's
incomplete.
pass.
He couldn't hold on
Intended
through the
for Dalton
contact.
Schultz.
Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied
second
receiver
down
plays
and
to their
10.
advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
To the air again, Prescott. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Trayvon LeBlanc with a pick.
Intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an
Eagles
interception,
take
it's
over
one when you were
first
really
and
knocking
10
on the door
at
for a
their own
touchdown inside the
5-yard
red
line.
zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Check 43. Check it, Craig.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd
A
and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
So we have reached
That's the
halftime
end
with a
of the
touchdown.
first
That's the
half.
difference
With
on
the
the
score,
scoreboard.
Eagles
As we'll send you
21,
down the coast now to
Cowboys
Orlando. That's where
14.
we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime
Zerline,
report.
the kickoff
Coach.
for Dallas.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Here's James. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
Hurts
You've
on
done
the keeper.
things in a certain way in the first
Intended
half,
for Marquise
and they've had
Goodwin.
ability to see what
Incomplete.
you've done. They're going to make
Brings
their
up
adjustments.
2nd and
So guess
10.
what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
He's across midfield
corner,
to the
Jason
48-yard
Barrett
line.
on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Dallas Goedert.
That catch good for 5.
That's a gain of
3rd
5.
down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Sanders.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but
First
momentum's
and
certainly
10
been
at
going
the
the opposite
38-yard
direction. So
line.
to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
If you know, you know. If you know about the carport, the trapdoor's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. He'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He wielded it one-handed for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagle.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Makes the score.
Elliott good on the extra point. And it was down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
The Cowboy ball carrier.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that,
it's a gain of 5.
He also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to
5.
be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
It's a first down.
First down, Dallas.
No, here we go. No, it ain't. Mine's 49. I got him.
10th carry now for Elliott. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory.
Prescott with the give
just
to
what you want on a
Ezekiel
first
Elliott.
down run. Call it 8
He's
yards.
across midfield
and
to
it's
the
2nd
49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's set a tone. Let's set a tone.
Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Cooper, the ball carrier.
7 yards there and a first
He was brought down by Darius
And this is just a
Slay.
little touch pass. They send
A
the
gain of
receiver in
7.
motion, just kind of tap
And
it
a
forward to
Cowboy
him.
first
That
down.
doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Mike's 42.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
On first down. It's Elliott, and he's going to get a solid gain of
Prescott
9 before
with the
being
give to
brought down.
Ezekiel
Second
Elliott.
and right at a yard.
Richard Sherman on the tackle.
This drive is turning into an
It's a
extended
gain
one,
of 9.
and the guy carrying
Brings
the
up
ball,
second and
he's
a
becoming
yard
more like a body
at the
blows guy.
Eagles'
Every carry is
33-yard
putting some
line.
damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this close to the first down
Elliott
marker as
again,
he's
the ball
stopped at the
carrier.
Eagles' 25.
Anthony Harris on the tackle.
It's an 8-yard pickup and
An
leads to a new
8-yard
set of
pickup.
downs.
First down, Cowboys.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Run you over.
49.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he
the ball
goes down
carrier.
right there.
Brought down right
Officially
at the line
no
of
gain on
scrimmage.
the play, and it's second
No gain
down.
on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Mike's 49.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is caught.
Prescott's
oh, what a catch
pass.
at the 5-yard
Complete
line.
to Dalton Schultz.
Last play, they got stuffed
First
at the
and
line.
goal,
Different
Dallas.
story here, over 20 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Here we go, 46.
Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
Ezekiel
Cowboy
Elliott on the
touchdown.
carry. Touchdown,
Ezekiel
Dallas.
Elliott with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
Greg
Zerline now for the
lining up
PAT.
for the point after.
He's got it, and
The
they're back
kick is
within a
good.
touchdown at
Makes the
28-21.
score Eagles 28, Cowboys 21. Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And we
The
see
Eagles
James,
take
he will
over
not
first
return
and
it, and
10
they'll bring it out to the
at their own
25.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Miles Sanders.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they
First
need,
and 10
partner,
at the
than to
38-yard
understand
line.
if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack.
Miles
This is going to
Sanders,
take an
the ball carrier.
11-man unit on the
Jaquaski
defensive
Hart
side
on the tackle.
to start making plays.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Third
second
quarter of a
and
tight
10
football game as
at
we
the
come up on a
37-yard
2nd and
line.
10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And the Cowboys
Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the
Jalen
sack.
Hurts,
The
sack.
tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Great job
7-yard
defensively.
loss.
I think he was
Brings
trying
up
to go
third
through his
down.
progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 17.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
Shift. Watch the
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect.
Hurts
Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's
Critical
4th
play
down.
in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On the return.
Officially, that'll be marked down
The
as just a
Cowboys take over
28-yard
first
punt.
and 10
And the Cowboys will take
at
over
their
the
own
football with a
38-yard
1st
line.
and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Athleticism on display there by Derek Barnett to come up and get him. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott to the right side. He's got Cooper. It's complete.
Prescott's
And he'll be
pass.
taken down,
Complete
but not
to
before
Amari
he gets
Cooper.
into enemy territory.
A gain of 18
that
on the
one
play.
good for a first down pickup of 18
Dallas.
yards.
Here we go, 42. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Here we go, 46.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Ezekiel Elliott on the
Well,
carry.
any lane that might have been open
The
there was
tackle made
closed
at the
pretty quickly. And that was
44-yard
because
line.
the defensive front,
A gain of 2.
they won that
Brings
battle
up
at the point of
2nd and
attack
8.
at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
They go to Elliott again. And some room to work. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Elliott again, the ball
16
carrier.
yards, a
He was
first
brought
down.
down at the
Another carry for
28-yard
their
line.
leader and a good
A
one.
gain of
It's
16
crunch time.
yards.
They'll need him to continue to be
And the
productive in both the
Cowboy
run
first
and
down.
passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's
Ezekiel
immediately
Elliott,
taken
the
down
ball
at the line
carrier.
of scrimmage.
Fletcher Cox on
No
the
gain
tackle.
on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep
the
that,
28-yard
I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper.
Prescott's
4 yards
pass.
on the completion, and
Complete
it
to
sets up a
Amari
3rd
Cooper.
down.
I thought that wasn't a
It's
bad
a
time
gain
to
of
call the
4.
screen. I
And it's
thought late
3rd
game,
down.
on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
49.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper.
Prescott's
And he is
pass.
into
Complete
the
to
end
number
zone for a
19,
Cowboy
Amari
touchdown.
Cooper. Touchdown,
Amari
Dallas.
Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Greg Zuerlein
And the
lining up
Cowboys
for
are
the
an
point
extra
after.
point away from tying the football game. And no sweat. He puts
The
it
kick
through,
is good.
and we are tied here in
That
the
will
4th.
tie the game, 28-all. Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Eagles.
A big play there for Philly.
First and 10 at the
31
31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Sanders. And he will lose
Miles
yardage
Sanders,
back to the
the ball
34-yard line.
DeMarcus
2 yards the
Lawrence on the
loss,
stop.
second and 12.
A loss of 2.
I think sometimes
Brings
when you're
up
trying to get after the
second and
quarterback,
12
maybe it's
at the
better to be
Cowboys'
lucky
34-yard line.
than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
They'll take
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
21-yard line.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive
Ezekiel
back to go
Elliott,
get the football.
Cowboy ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard
He
gain
was
there to
brought
make
down
it
by
second and
Patrick
9.
Onwuasor.
You know that old expression,
A gain
it's
of a
not my
yard.
night.
Brings up
It
second
hasn't been
and
his
9
so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On second and 9, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Complete to
9
Ezekiel
yards
Elliott.
to pick up there, and it's a first
gain of
down.
9 yards.
For a second there, I thought that might
First
break
down,
big.
Cowboys.
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on first and 10. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14
Richard
yards,
Sherman
good for
on
a
the tackle.
Cowboy first down.
A gain
Well,
of
that
14.
last run makes this a 100-yard
First
night.
down,
I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check three. 47.
Prescott on first down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down.
Intended
But they'll
for
get it
Ezekiel
back.
Elliott. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first
It
read,
leads
and
to
by the time
second
he
and
tried to look
10.
elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take
So
over
how about
first
that
and
for
10
momentum switch?
at their own
We're in
28-yard
the fourth
line.
quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Sanders. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith.
All right, but man, this is now where it's risk reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something when you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go away.
I guess they could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one all nice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't one ready to make the game.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, they'd be up in the 300s right now.
Final score, Eagles 31.
This game.